Hi everyone, Belko here to show off some cool tricks you can perform in the original Resident Evil for the PlayStation 1. All of these tricks can be performed in every single version of the original game, but you absolutely cannot do the Richard Serum skip in the Sega Saturn or Nintendo DS versions. I've personally tested it out myself. I decided to update this video because I now own a real capture card, so you can say goodbye to cell phone and off-screen recordings. I've gone through a lot within the last year, and I've also gotten a hell of a lot better at speedrunning this game. I'm not here to waste your time, so let's begin.
Whoa! What is it?
The first trick I'm going to show you is how to get the armor key super early in the game without having to get the chemical from the East Stairway save room. I suggest equipping a weapon so you can easily position Chris or Joe. What you want to do is aim at the wall so you can face your character at this specific angle. Once in position, walk towards the wall and the tentacles of the plant should slap your character ahead towards the armor key. Make sure that you hug the wall the entire time going back and forth. If not, the plant will try to slap you into the middle, which will choke and kill your character if you are in danger status. The tentacles themselves do very little damage, and they absolutely cannot kill you unless you're shoved into the middle so they can choke you. If you don't get slapped around too much, you should be in fine status after succeeding. Once you obtain the key, feel free to move on in the game. New players can go ahead and get early access to the shotgun and mini ammo pickups. This next technique is a survival strategy and an exploit that allows you to utilize your knife to conserve ammo and take little to no damage during zombie encounters. Whoa, did you see that? Let's see that again, but in slow motion this time. If you don't mind, I'm going to pause the video so I can explain this. This is called knife canceling. The way to perform this is to ready your knife. When a zombie in range approaches your character, attack the zombie by using the knife. When you see the blood animation, quickly tap the start button to go into your menu. Tap start again to resume the game, and the zombie will be in a hit stun animation, allowing the player enough time to run past him. You can use this in many tough areas where you feel you might be overwhelmed by zombies, considering that there is no hit stun for Jill or Chris, so it's easy to get comboed by multiple attacking enemies. As you can see, it's super effective. I have also taken the liberty to show off some examples so you can better see this trick in action. Enjoy! The final trick I'm going to show is a glitch that lets the player skip having to obtain the serum for Richard when playing as Jill. This has quite a few requirements in order to successfully perform, so I'll pause the video again to explain. In this game, you cannot pause or skip any cutscenes, so it's that exact reason as to why you can do this glitch. As I stated earlier, you can't do this trick in the DS version because you can skip cutscenes and door scenes in deadly silence. It's also nearly impossible to perform in the Saturn version because the loading times in that version of the game are abysmal. You have to encounter Richard as Joe when you're on your way to Battle Yawn. What you have to do is carefully turn the corner in his room to activate the cutscene, but at the very moment the camera angle changes, you need to tap the start button to enter the menu. You will briefly see the cutscene as you do so. The cutscene will resume, and Jill will run towards Richard. You absolutely have to wait until Jill runs towards Richard during the cutscene to pause the game again. If you don't, then the game will soft lock, forcing you to restart the console.
Richard, what happened?
Successfully performing the glitch will allow you to control Jill. You can then exit the room from where you've entered from, and the scene will play out as normal. Upon re-entering the room, examining Richard's body will show that he is dead, and you can continue to play the game as you would have normally intended to do so. Make a stay to practice the trick because it can be hard to master. Also, check Richard's body because the black bars that signify a cutscene, they won't disappear until you get to the guardhouse. Thank you so much for watching this video. Your viewership means a lot to me. I want to give a special shout out to all the Resident Evil speedrunners and fans who made making this video a possibility. I would like to give credit and another shout out to the Resident Evil forums over at GameFAQs. Those guys dare push me to get this done. As an added bonus, here's footage of me getting past Yawn without taking any damage whatsoever. Pretty cool, right? I'm actually going to go ahead and explain that in another video that I'm working on, which contains information on the boss fights and also the later parts of the game that are a lot tougher, especially when you have to fight all the hunters. I would like to encourage more people to get really good at this game. Again, thanks for watching, feel free to subscribe and hit that like button, and remember, stay awesome.
See? Just relax and play.
All right.